Hi, I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. Such a pleasure to be with you here today. Obviously, hotly anticipated this third season of The Witcher. Maybe you could just give us a glimpse of what fans can expect at kind of a general level, but also specifically for each of your characters.
Ooh.
Let's start.
General, I'd say you just get to trust what we've created a little bit more in terms of the relationships that we've had. I mean, we all enter a new phase in our journey. Yennefer becoming a mother to Ciri, kind of feeling a little bit more. She has to think about something bigger than herself for once, so a little bit of a selfless, more of a selfless version of Yennefer. Yeah, I'd say that's what's to come in season 3 for her.
Ciri's confronting her power with the help of Yennefer, and I think she really is holding on to the idea of this family staying together and looking looking at what she wants her future to be and potentially how she wants to lead, and running from the mistakes of her family in her past, and it's all about her confronting her past and seeing where she wants to go in her future.
I think in general the show is simultaneously more epic and more intimate, and hopefully in all the right ways. Which kind of sums up Jaskier as well, actually. He's getting a bit more epic, but also getting a bit more intimate as well. And yeah, we get to explore these characters in a much more detailed way, I think, than we have previously. And it's been really rewarding. And we hope that the fans and the viewers see that.
Yeah.
And the thing that always strikes me about the show is just, how epic everything feels, but also how tangible and lived in the costumes feel. You're really there in these moments, in a world where CGI can sometimes overtake, there isn't that feeling at all in this. What is it like being on these sets? And do you have some, moments that really stood out in the making of season 3? And maybe you can also say a few words about Henry, this being his final season. It must have been very emotional for everyone.
Well, Andrew Law is our designer. Every year it's just gotten bigger and bigger, more detailed. In the first episode alone, we were walked on to I think it's in the trailer, so we can talk about it. The Sharawed scene, and everything is, we see the ruins of this continent. We see the way that this continent has evolved, and you guys talk about the history of it, and that world building that he's done, and Lucinda, our costume designer, has done, and Deb Watson, our makeup designer, has all started to just inform all these characters and the emotional journeys that they go through. And that's been, it is astounding when you step onto those sets and you're like, Andrew, what have you done? How is this bigger? How is this more
and the
detailed?
details, it's the best moments are when you find some tiny little, whatever it is, book or trinket, that probably will never be seen, or will be seen, but will be kind of humbly contributing to the whole image, but it's so detailed. And I think that's amazing.
And working with Henry, how's it been this time around? And obviously seeing Geralt, he's having to kind of confront this. He's often been very detached in the past, and now the stakes are much higher for him on a general level, but also at home, with the threat of for Ciri. And what's it like with Henry doing his final take of Geralt?
We didn't know. We actually found out he was leaving the show post-filming. So we were just stuck in, the scenes with Geralt and playing, those moments, which was brilliant for me this season, because I knew I was headed with him. It was a very different state because of meeting Ciri. I feel like we could connect on a deeper level, probably a more trusting level than we've ever connected on before. So I enjoyed playing that.
And for you, and you also have some epic stunt scenes that you did together.
It was fun just getting to, number one, as Ciri, just kind of trust in Geralt and just be able to love each other, and then not be that, and we've figured all this, we've figured our dynamic out, Ciri and Geralt have through season 2, and now we kind of get to just fall into that playfulness and that sort of, just care for each other. And then obviously getting to do the fight scenes with him, who is so so amazing at that stuff. That really is his.
So are you.
Oh,
You're a man.
that's
Yeah.
so cool. But it was, having him to look up to, and that was great. And getting to, do a fight with him is kind of, a moment.
And I think I'm out of time, but thank you so much for sharing all that with me, and I can't wait for everyone else to get stuck into season 3. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Lovely
Thank you
to
for your
chat to you.
questions.